A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Another gloomy day on Cape Cod brings Chatham to McKeon Park in Hyannis to visit the Harbor Hawks. It's time for the Manager's Show. I'm Jake Klein with the Chatham skipper, Dennis Cook. Dennis, you fall 7-3 last night at home against first place YD. What did you make of that game?
I didn't think we were very competitive, really at the plate for sure. Defensively, I thought we kicked a few balls we should have caught. And against good teams, you can't do that. Just still struggling a little bit offensively. Hopefully we can break out tonight and score some runs and get some good passes at the baseball.
Obviously, all 7 of Yarmouth Dennis's runs came in that one inning, the top of the 4th. What was that inning like from your perspective? We had a couple walks, I think, that hurt us, and we kicked a ground ball at second base. And then they hit a couple balls square. And then they hit a couple balls not so square that found holes. But, that's kind of the way it's been the last 4 or 5 days. So hopefully that turns for us today. For Oliver Pudvar, your starter in that game, it was such a great start to the game. He had 3 perfect innings. What do you think changed in that 4th?
I think he started trying to incorporate his breaking ball, just force his breaking ball a little bit too much, and he didn't have a good feel for it. I just think he overthought the situation a little bit too much, and that's not like him to walk people. So I just think it was one of those nights that he might have thought things a little bit too much, and it came back and bit him.
Over the last 6 games, your team has only scored multiple runs in an inning on 4 occasions. What do you think it'll take for this offense to string together some rallies going forward?
Play the short game, steal some bases, swing at good pitches, have a good approach. Just everything from the hitting standpoint needs to improve.
I know it was one of your goals going into the season to create chaos on the bases, including with stolen bases, as you just mentioned. How, at this point in the season, do you feel that plan has gone?
I thought it was good early, but we hadn't had a whole lot of base runners to steal. We've been behind, so it's not advantageous to steal when you're losing. So to steal bases, you can't steal first. So you got to get on base so we can, steal a couple bases here and there and try to create something.
How did that 4th inning rally by YD last night change your pitching plan the rest of the game?
I don't think it did change it. We were hoping to get 4 or 5 out of Oliver. We didn't, but Kaysen came in and pitched really well, and that's a breath of fresh air, knowing that we got another good arm down there in the bullpen.
What stood out about Kaysen Ranieri's first appearance with the A's?
I just think he was attacking the strike zone, threw a ton of strikes, had good velocity, mixed well, so he looked like a pitcher.
Chatting with Dennis Cook on the Manager's Show before the A's take on the Hyannis Harbor Hawks here at McKeon Park. Dennis, I understand Rob Rispoli is away from the team right now. I know he was hit by a pitch last night. What's the reason for Rob's absence?
That's for Rob to tell y'all. It's nothing bad at all. It's only positive. But he's got some decisions he has to make, and we're supporting him through those decisions. And whatever he decides, we're going to be happy for him.
Do you think there's a possibility Rob could return to the Anglers this summer?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a possibility, and just decisions that he needs to make, and what that pertain to his career, and he needs to make those decisions. And if he makes a decision to come back, we'd love to have him back.
In the short term, he's obviously been such a great leadoff hitter. He's reached base in 12 straight games. How do you recreate what he's done at the top of the order?
Somebody's got to step up. That's been the problem. We lost all of our draft eligible guys offensively, and nobody's really come in and stepped up and filled those shoes. So it's time. These guys have got some bats under their belt. They know the process. They know what they're up against, and they need to pick it up.
I know, as we've talked about the last couple of days, you've discussed this kind of tryout period for different players on the team that you've just brought in over the last week. Where do some of the newer players who've now been here for a week stand in your eyes?
Well, I think we should know where we stand by the end of this week. By the end of the All-Star break, we should know where we stand, and hopefully we have a good idea of what our team will be for the remainder of the season.
Do you plan at all to bring any new players in? What do you think the roster is going to look like over the next week to the All-Star break?
We're in the process of trying to bring some new players in right now, just whether we can get them here. We know we have one coming in for sure on the 16th, and then hopefully a decision by another one by Friday, a draft-eligible kid by Friday, and then we got 2 more pitchers coming.
Chatting with Dennis Cook here on the Manager's Show. Dennis, one last question for you. You got Jack Gleason going again tonight. He's been solid in his couple of starts so far. What do you need from him to get off on the right foot tonight?
A lot of strikes, mix well, pitch somewhat deep into the game. Hopefully we can get 5, maybe 6 out of him. Would be awesome. And then we'll go in behind him with Cade being the lefty.
What did you see from Cade his first time?
He looked great to me. Mixed well, had a good breaking ball, attacked the strike zone. So I hopefully can replicate that again this afternoon.
There's Dennis Cook on the Manager's Show. A's and Harbor Hawks coming up. Dennis, thanks for the time.
Thanks.